usual. Hello there, and welcome to episode 65 of my series where I aim to play the maps of cities, towns and urban areas of Norway to perfection on Geoguessr. That is, to get a score of 25,000 points for each game, or rather for each map. And I won't stop until I've made it on each and every single one of them. Today we have made it to the small town of Sørumsand. Sørumsand is not that far outside of Oslo, although it is in a fairly rural agricultural area. It grew up as a station town when the railroad came through this area in 1892. Before that, there wasn't much of habitation here. I guess they might have done some ferrying across the river. And they also put in a hydropower plant here with a dam across the river at some stage. And well, today Sørumsand has, I think it's about 5,500 people living there. Also, two of them being my relatives. What can I say about Sørumsand? Well, I don't really know much about the place. I think it is pretty much a commuter town with to Lillestrøm and onwards towards Oslo with the trains, or maybe some people commute to some of the other towns in the area. I guess most people who work in Sørumsand work in, well, commercial businesses, etc., etc. So let's see what this town on the shore of the longest river in Norway is like. Okay, I have a confession to make, and that is that after I recorded this particular episode, and the episodes up until episode 87 a little while ago, when I sat down to edit the episodes, it turned out that the audio was bugged in all of them, and it took me a long while to figure out why, and I now have. And the reason was that I was playing with my new wireless headset on, and every time Geoguessr played a sound, the audio grew increasingly choppier. So now I'm recording without my headset, and I will have to re-record a lot of episodes in order to get this properly done. So you will see for the next several episodes that I have already played the map to perfection, but it is what it is. So here we go. We will have a look at Sørumsand. Let's go. Let's go again. Okay, so I guess we are somewhere on the river, unless there are lakes in Sørumsand. No. So we're somewhere on the river, almost, down there. We're looking northeast, or north. The river does curl around here, so I guess we're somewhere out here. It could also be in this area, so we're not going to set anything in stone yet, but we're definitely at the end of a road. And this is one of those suburbia warrens of roads. So downtown seems to be over there. So my initial theory about where we were seems to be holding. This is called Toppen. Okay, so the hilltop. So could that be one of these? No, it's not. Nor is it one of those. Right, okay, so it seems I got it all wrong about where this was. That's strange. We could see the river though, couldn't we? So we're not here, are we? So let's see. Well, there are various names of streets here that sort of suggest that I'm in the right area. And no, we're not on that one. But let's see. Wait, we're coming on to another one here. So this was the side road of Hans Hammerens Road. I have no idea who Hans Hammeren was, but let's see, and that road heads off almost due north. Let's see if we can. Ah, here we are. Here we are. There's the top. So we were down here, weren't we? Let's see. Yeah, we're standing right next to this garage, and I'm going to use that garage as a guide if it's on the map. It's got to be that one, right? So that leaves us there. Let's have a look, turn around, look east towards, no, that's not right. That's not right. We're looking, just clipping that corner, so is that the garage? Oh yes, of course it, well, yeah, we're gonna go with that anyway. There we are. Good. Nice one. And in a very similar looking area, I have a feeling this is very close to where we started. And this seems to be the wrong way to go. Yeah, I think let's go back to the start and go this way instead. It looks awfully similar, doesn't it? Svarttrosttoppen, the Blackbird Hilltop. It's got to be nearby. I'm fairly convinced about that. Fuglekongestien, the Goldcrest Trail. And here's this must be a daycare, yeah. I guess we're in May. What's the name of this daycare? It's called Skogkanten Kindergarten. So the Forest Edge Kindergarten. And that's the Yellowhammer slope. All names of birds. Okay, so where are the birds? I guess they're up here. Let's see, we got badgers, capercailles, squirrels, martins, swallows. But do we have... Then we go on to gods and various less related names to what I'm looking for. Okay, so where are all the birds? Here we are. Here we got the birds. So that's the Goldcrest Hill. Has the Blackbird Hilltop. That was the little junction we saw earlier on, or rather intersection. So let's see. So here we are. I guess that's that road. Let's see. Yes, it's got to be, because we're now coming up onto this one. And all right, okay, so we are standing quite close to this little intersection, and we are clipping the south corner of this particular building. Put us there. Bullseye, nice. Okay, all right, we're right next to the railroad track, but this is definitely not the main. Well, wait a minute. So I thought the railroad to Kongsvinger was electrified, but there are no catenary towers here. That's what I call it, isn't it? Okay, so we got... Oh, this is the fire department. Okay, and we're heading northwest. Northwest, that's not a very common direction of roads here, I see. That's interesting. Almost due north. So I guess we could be here. It sort of fits, but I think... Wait a minute. So we got the railroad. And, well, actually we could see. Might have an idea what road we're on. So we're coming up to the 172-171 junction. Okay, and... yeah, that's this one. There's something that doesn't add up here. That is a little weird. Okay, so we are... yeah. But okay, so then the... oh, right, okay, fine. Good, right. So... we are looking at this building. And... about there. Uh-huh. Nice. And, well, this is a familiar sight. Alright, let's see if we can find those birds again. Yes, the daycare. And let's see which is the most useful guide here. It's the house here, which is this one. Roughly there. Put it on the road. And that's also good little positioning. And back in the suburbs again. Well, not the suburbs, well, the residential areas. And this is called Reina. Yeah, that's a name that sort of crops up every now and then all across the country, really, and I can't really say what it is. Bråteveien. It has nothing to do with reindeer, I think. This is Åreveien. Going westwards, we are heading not quite downtown, but close. Nursing home for the elderly. So the order or the or, like the ones you have. There's another nursing home for the infirm. So Åreveien, that will be the or road, the kind you use for rowing with. This is called eastwards. Here's the Or road. And we were on, that's the Reina road. That's the one we were on. Let's go back there. And we are not quite at the end, but quite close to it. Let's see. So I have this house here. Then there's a garage. And then this next house. Let's see. And we were... okay, that's a very good random placement. And there we go. And that is Sørumsand played. 225,000. Excellent. It did take a little while, but yeah, we got to have a little look around the place. Shame there is no river walks. Well, there is a river walk here actually, but I don't know if that is covered by Geoguessr. But yeah, that is episode 65 in the bag. I need to rethink all these episode numbers now that I have to re-record about 20 of them. So, in the bag. So please check in tomorrow for episode 66. We'll be going somewhere quite different then. Until then, bye-bye.